Hi guys, welcome back to Shabes online tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to provide a solution to this question on the board. And the question reads, let f of x is equal to x cubed minus 8. Show that x is equal to 2 is a simple root of the given function. So if you are new here, consider subscribing to my channel and also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at Shabes online tutorial. So let's get started. Solution. So to show that a given value of x is a simple root of the given function, the three conditions must satisfy. And the condition number one say that f of r is equal to 0. So condition number two is f prime of r is not equal to 0. And the condition number three, so this is number two. And the condition number three is what? F of x is equal to what? X minus r multiplied by what? G of x, where G of r is not equal to 0. So from this question, r is the root, which is equal to 2. S is equal to 2. So now that we have gotten the r from the question, the next thing we are going to do is to check each of these conditions. If any of the conditions fail, that means x is equal to 2 is not a simple root of this function. So let's check. Condition number one say f of r is equal to 0 and r is equal to 2 from the question. So what we are going to do, f in place of r is going to be 2, which is equal to, then anywhere we see x in the function, we are going to substitute r, which is 2. So the first one is s cubed, which is going to be what? 2 cubed, then minus 8, which is equal to what? 2 cubed means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 8 minus 8, which is equal to 0. So therefore, the first condition satisfied. Now let us look at the second condition. We say f prime of r is not equal to 0. F prime of r implies that we are going to differentiate this function once, then before we substitute. So f of x from the question is s cubed minus 8. So f prime of x now will be equal to derivative of s cubed is 3x squared. Then minus derivative of constant is equal to 0. Now we can substitute f prime of r, and r imply 2. So r is equal to 2. Therefore, we can replace r to be 2, which is equal to, anywhere we see x, we replace 2, which is equal to 3 into 2 square. So we are going to have what? 2 square is 4. 4 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 12. And 12 is not equal to 0. Therefore, the second condition also satisfies. Now we are going to look at the third condition. We say that f of x is equal to what? X minus r, and r is equal to 2. Then multiply by what? G of x, where g of r is not equal to 0. Now the next thing we are going to get is to get our g of x, and g of x imply this function divided by x minus r, which is s minus 2, and the function is what? X cubed minus 8 divided by what? X minus 2. So to divide these two polynomials, we're going to use what? Long division. So the first one is going to be what? X cubed minus 8, then divided by what? X minus 2. So s cubed, so this is cubed. So s cubed divided by x, we're going to have what? X squared. Then use this s squared to multiply each term. S squared multiplied by x, it will give us s cubed. Then s squared multiplied by minus 2, it will give us minus 2x squared. Now we subtract. Remember, this sign is only affecting the downside. Minus s cubed plus s cubed is going to be 0. Then minus minus is going to be plus 2s cubed. We are going to have 2s squares, s squared rather. Then minus the remaining one, which is 8. Also use the first term to divide by x. 2s squared divided by x is going to give us what? Positive 2x. Then use 2x to multiply each term. 2x multiplied by x is going to give us what? 2x squared. Then 2x multiplied by minus 2 is going to give us what? Minus 4x. Then you subtract. Minus 2x squared plus 2x squared is going to be 0. Minus minus is going to be plus. We are going to have what? Plus 4x, then minus 8. Now you do the same thing. Use 4x to divide x. It's going to give us what? Positive 4. Then 4 multiplied by x is going to give us 4x. Then 4 multiplied by minus 2 is going to give us minus 8. Then we subtract. Minus 4x plus 4x is going to be 0. Minus minus is plus. Plus 8 minus 8 is going to be 0. Therefore, s squared minus 8 divided by s minus 2 is going to give us, this is our answer, s squared plus 2x plus 4, which is equal to what? X squared plus 2x plus 4. So this is our g of x. Now let me bring the g of x to this side. G of x now be equal to what? X squared plus 2x plus 4. And the question says where g of r is not equal to 0. So g of r, in place of r, remember our r is equal to 2. Now we can replace 2 here, which is equal to, anywhere we see x, we are going to replace 2. The first one is what? 2 squared plus 2 into 2 in place of s, then plus 4, which is equal to what? 2 squared is 4. 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 4, then plus 4. So if you add everything together, g of r is going to give us 12. And 12 is not equal to 0. Therefore, the third condition ought to satisfy. So if you see the first condition, second condition, and the third condition, they are all satisfied. Now we can conclude that x is equal to 2 is a simple root of this given function, x cubed minus 8. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at Shabes Online Tutorial. Thanks.